Guys, how's it going? We are going to go through some great content today. We got some good flexibility exercises that we're going to practice on. Who's ever wanted to do a side splits? Let alone the front splits. But then you kind of practice on it and then you get better, okay? Because practice makes perfect, like everybody says, right? So why do you feel that flexibility is one of the limiting issues, primarily for most gym goers? We're gonna go through some what I may call basic stretches, what you may call unknown stretches. So I'm gonna show you some good stretches to help kind of alleviate any kind of tension around those hips. What if I don't wanna do side splits or front splits? Then you're on the wrong channel! No, but all seriousness, you can easily watch this, include this into your everyday stretches. But I would recommend doing this regularly throughout the day, especially if you know the areas are tight. Like I keep saying, if you know an area is tight, then why don't you stretch it out? You know it's tight, so let's stretch it out. Let's lengthen those fibers, right? Italian. I don't know where I'm going with it. But wait, what are we gonna do first? Warm ourselves up through different movements. Okay, this can be anything. You wanna go into the stretch while you're warm, and then further that stretch while that muscle's gaining more warmth just from the stretch itself, because stretching warms you up pretty damn quickly. So there we go, the talking side out of it. Let's start implementing it. Yes. Okay, let's go. So first what you want to do is you want to kind of get your legs into a wide straddle position. Ideally you want a somewhat slippery floor. This is where I failed the first time, because this floor was actually some grip floor, so I couldn't actually get the depth that I wanted to simply sliding my socks out. FYI, socks help just to kind of slide the feet out, emphasize on that stretch, and even force that stretch out a little bit more. So while I'm trying to do the side it's actually just gripping me too much that I actually can't go down any further. So I kind of give up on that position, start to kind of slowly waddle myself up. But appreciate those quads. Look at those quad gains. They used to be better though, a lot better. Trying it on my front squat. Tried it on both sides. So first side here, going into this front split, and it was even worse because I literally couldn't spread the legs like without having the knees bent. Like that's how grippy this floor is. I don't know who made this floor, what its purpose is, but we're not in an environment where the floor's that much of a risk where it needs to be that grippy. So I try it on my other side just to see how well it goes, and it goes worse. Yeah. So hallelujah, I find myself a carpet I can slip straight down on, and I start straight into the side split. So you want to go down nice and low as comfortable, but you want to feel that stretch. Then you want to add in some pulsating movements. Bring yourself out of that stretch and then go straight back into it. Do that a few times. I'm going to say 3-4 times. That should be enough. Be sure to kind of give yourself those little rest periods in between though, because there is a lot of stress around the groin area. And this is how I felt after, a little bit sore and sensitive, but I'm carrying on, going straight into the front splits. Again, using the same principle, going down nice and low to get that tension, and then I'm pulsating it down, trying to force that position down. Good tip for this, you can have somebody buddy up with you, have them apply pressure or their body weight onto your shoulders to kind of force you down. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and keep following for further tips. This is Hiitpoint out.